Hello everybody, my name is Lakin, and welcome to Warframe Wednesday. Now I know what you're thinking, Warframe Wednesday? I thought it was Friday. To which I would respond, now you have both. You see, Warframe was doing so well on the channel that I thought only having one video a week wasn't enough. And I'd like to specify this is not a decision made out of my own greed, because Warframe is also my favorite game ever, and honestly, I'm pleased, extremely pleased that you guys want more of it, so without further ado, let's jump in. First of all, only 5.4% of you are subscribed, and that's absolutely freaking ridiculous, so please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, because I'm trying to hit 1,000 as soon as possible. Alright now, I assume the Warframe Wednesday videos for at least a while are going to be chronicling my journey to hitting max level with all of the open world factions, excluding Deos and Zariman, because I'm not strong enough. There's an hour until reset. We'll probably have enough time to do Fortuna and fishing, so I'm going to take you along my farming routes. My farming spot out in the Orbvalis was actually shown to me by a subscriber named Bloopster, who may be watching this video now, and so I'm going to impart that knowledge onto you. Not too long after Orbvalis came out was actually when I stopped playing this game because I swapped to PC, so I was a lot higher level in Cetus than I was here. You're going to come out onto the Valis, and you're going to turn to the left. Right over this mountain range. And then, once you see a kind of corpus base, you're going to want to stop. We're going right here. There's a cave, and you can head on in. Pro tip, the sun point drill is by far the best one. So let's mine. Another thing I took way too long to learn about Orbvalis is that blue ones are the only ones that actually drop gems, so don't even bother with red. And look at that, that was a very good drop. I believe that's 2k right there. Phasmin can take it or leave it. 8 times 50 though, so not that bad. And not so great spawns around the entrance. The only thing that's unfortunate about this cave is sometimes you'll be disrupted by the enemies and you'll have to fight your way through. Nothing we can do about that. Let's go to town. It's always ideal to destroy the reinforcement beacon. There's only one unit in here that is capable of placing it. The second you see it, destroy it, because you only have about 10 seconds before the reinforcements show up. Looks like the Valis is a big fan of Phasmin on this day. Can I hit that angle? Yes, I can. On this particular run, I'm getting a lot more blue than I usually do. And I would say in times like this where you can't see it, best to just guess. Oh, I biffed it. But yeah, in times when you can't see the little dots, I would honestly just run your laser over the whole thing. Because if you move it while you're mining, it triggers it, blah blah blah. You get it. But I believe there are debuffs to just doing that on everything, so when you can, you should take your time. You can come out the other side. Fly up over this mountain. Sometimes I have trouble finding my way back, so I like to come back to the base first and then turn left, and we're going right here. Now I'm sure there are ways to get it to respawn without going back in, but I prefer to just dump off my gems anyway, that way I know how much more it's necessary to get, etc. So I've only been recording for 7 minutes, which means that run took me about 5 of that, and in that amount of time we got, well, let's see, a whopping 9,500 standing. In other words, we're almost halfway. I'm not sure I'll even bother covering Deos in this video because Deos is quite obvious. You should just do the Mother's bounties at the maximum level you can, because you get way more tokens from that than basically anything else. If you can run 2 max level Mother bounties, you'll be able to max out your daily standing just like that. It's really not worth it to mine, hunt animals, or anything like that on Deos. Just like here, it's not worth it to do anything other than mine. Each planet has its thing that's just blatantly quicker. Like I said, for Fortuna, that is most definitely mining. See, I think Orbvalis is probably my favorite open world because it's by far the most simplistic. It doesn't have a shit ton of things trying to kill you. Most importantly, it doesn't have Eidolons. See, you may think that finding Noctrol is shit, but when you get 24 of it, it turns out to be not so bad. Wow, 2 more Zodian, okay. A very good and a very quick run. And we have reached the next level with Solaris United. Can't remember if I have the stuff required to level this up. Yeah, I do. And then some. I'm officially a doer. Now what do I want? Generally, it's always good policy to pick the blueprints. I still have 2,000 left. So might as well just turn in what I can because you never know, that 2,000 might make all the difference. So as you can see, I need to catch a Norg and a Kuthel, and so that's going to be the task for today. Found in pond hotspots during the night. Found in lake hotspots during the night. Well, shit. Looks like there's not much to do then. I'm just gonna head out and use the 2 Mercury baits I have. Alright. Now, I already made a video tutorial about fishing in Cetus / Plains of Eidolon, but right side is my favorite side. You can encounter quite a few enemies over here, so it can get a bit unsavory. But right now, it looks good. Take your Mercury bait. Mercury is the best fish to fish, period, because it's not that rare. It can be worth a lot, and you can find it during the day. Now remember, when you can, always catch a Traylock, especially if it's a large one, because they're worth like 250. So pretty reasonable amount. And I think it's by far the most expensive fish you can catch in these spots that isn't attracted with bait. We got a large Mercury right there, so that's 1,000. While you're bored waiting for Mercuries to spawn, I know all the other fish in the pond aren't worth all that much, but it can be worth your while to catch them just because, you know, it's extra standing. And I don't have any tips for catching the smaller ones. I can't really do it either. Unless if I get very lucky. Let's see if it happens. No. Let's see. Whoop. Oh, yes. 250 right there, I believe. No, I think it's 500. Now, you know, I'm actually not sure how to defeat the Thumpers. So, every time one has come over to me, I just end up kind of retreating. Nice big Mercury there. If we keep up this rate, it looks like we're going to be able to make our daily standing quite quickly. The thing I love about this is that if you catch just one Mercury, it pays off both the dye and the bait. How on earth did that miss? That hit it though, did it not? Alright. Renew. Wow, massive Mercury right off the bat. I could never miss a shot like that. Whenever shit like this happens, I can't help but feel like there's some sort of fishing tip I don't know about. Sometimes it's kind of hard to tell because there's a lot of them that I've caught so far that I thought looked medium but were actually large. Oh, first try. Oh yeah, okay. It's easier when they're closer to the shore. You see, my problem with the Thumpers is that I'm usually not able to kill them because I run out of ammo in my weak-ass Soma. It's not modded properly. But now that I have the Grimoire, might be a different story. Let's go try to kill the Thumper when we're done here. Oh, and you can see the hotspot is worn out. Forgot to explain this. So, the bubbles, wherever the bubbles appear, that's a hotspot. Your bait and shit doesn't work unless if you use it at a hotspot. And if you try to fish in a spot that doesn't have bubbles, it's just not going to work anyway. So we are done here. Let's kill this thing. Oh yes. Just one leg left. Good shit. Hey, that actually drops good stuff. What on earth? I gotta say, you know, I just finished Whispers in the Walls. You can see the video on that later this week, but I am really, really loving the Grimoire. Wait, is that the thing we needed? Holy shit. Let's go see if we can get it to drop a Norg Brain. Alright, while I turn this in, I guess I gotta say, hello there. I publish a web novel every single Saturday at noon hour. It's called Tales of Theria, and it's fantasy, so if you're into that kind of thing, please go check it out. Also, of course, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that subscribe button because I'm trying to hit 1,000. Drop a like to tell me you enjoyed it. Comment down below if you want to see me do anything else. And, yeah, let's turn the rest of these fish in. We got a whopping 8 large Merc Ray. I mean, that's very nice. And 15,000 right there. Right before the bell. Alrighty. I love you all, and I'll see you next time. Ciao.